So what's going on, guys? My name is Noel. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at when the Avengers had a civil war at the airport. Listen, man, this was one of the best fight scenes in all of it. And I will say that I was Team Cap all the way. And anybody who was Team Iron Man, I respect you. And I respect your decision. But he was not winning. Okay? Let's be real with each other. It was called Captain America Civil War. Iron Man was doomed as soon as the title was released. So, anyways, let's get straight into it. I will be doing, after this one, I will be doing Cap and Bucky when they fought Iron Man, because they were jumping my poor boy. Alright, let's just jump straight into this.
So it starts off with Captain America being tied up by Spider-Man. Free Big Stevie, my son innocent. But Hawkeye is able to cut him loose. As Iron Man puts on his helmet, now he's spooked. Can't let these motherfuckers catch me lacking. This is when Black Panther pulls up on Cap. Steve is a white man from the 1920s. He's 100% racist. Back in his time, black people weren't allowed education, so he better defeat Black Panther the only way he knows how.
Read, nigga! Read!
Yeah, he's stupid, bro.
He shows off his vertical with a triple kick, which all get blocked. But the entire time while that's happening, Ant-Man is over here showing off his wrist to Black Widow. What's good, shorty? I'm trying to beat that ass up. Aren't you from the Avengers C-League team? And then kicks him in the dick. See, this is why you can't be taking advice from dudes. Motherfuckers be talking about, yo bro, the worst she could say is no. Grabs his arm and twists it, but gets reversed, flipping her, putting her arm behind her back like she about to get arrested. This screenshot is crazy, dog. I know some of y'all meet on 100 right now, straight bricked up. You nasty. She shoots Ant-Man off of her, got my boy hitting that pitcher stance, while Spider-Man is going after Winter Soldier and Falcon, which is crazy. Could you imagine getting pressed by a 9th grader?
Yeah,
embarrassing. Spider-Man swings in and
Spider-Man went after both of them too. That's crazy. A 2v1.
Punts Falcon away, turns and catches Bucky's punch like it's nothing, and look at his face, bro. He's in disbelief. He put
that
his
was one of the craziest shots ever.
And Peter over here just twisting his arm like it's nothing while cracking jokes. Luckily, Falcon tackles Spider-Man away. These two got no shame. They really double teaming a child. They heard a 14-year-old superhero was pulling up. I thought it would be sweet out here.
You don't got this watch right here. You a little boy
man,
to
get
me.
him off my
I'll kiss you
screen.
on your forehead. You a little boy.
They start fighting and wrestling in midair until Spider-Man is finally able to escape out. We then transition back over to the original fight that was going on, where Iron Man is out here shooting missiles down at Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch. And there's two possibilities
running
here.
to?
Either bro is really just trying not to hurt them, or he copying Helen Keller's strategies, because these missiles are crazy. I already know he be commenting under her IG pics. I'm just trying to get like you, big bro. We switch back over to Black Panther trying to get his lick back to Steve Rogers for segregation.
Bro, he's
but
stupid,
Steve is
man.
the weak nation president with all this
going
dodging.
in.
But War Machine is peeping everything that is going on right now, and he's like, nah, fuck that. Black Panther going outside right now. I gotta go get back for my fellow non-swimmer. Whips out the baton. This is for MLK, nigga. And as Black Panther kicks his ass away, Rhodey charges in to finish off the lob that T'Challa threw to him, which Captain America is able to block
get that
just
shit
in
out of
time.
here.
So now we head back over to Iron Man, and he's out here full court pressing Wanda and Hawkeye. Hey Wanda, Vision has a crush on you. That Tin Man nigga don't even got a dick. Damn, bro. Why Vision catching strays? He just minding his business somewhere, probably charging. Hey, Clint, sorry he had to
As a
regulate
matter
you
of fact,
to the
hold on.
Avengers.
I'm sorry for pausing. But where the fuck was Vision when all this was going? Because he was there, right? What?
Bench.
Dude here,
We
man.
did get Spider-Man. You'll regret it. Sending me to the Avengers Junior High team. But then Hawkeye does the super unexpected, like KD having a good haircut. Shoots off 3 arrows and misses all of them. So Tony naturally starts to clown his ass. But hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. That was all part of the distraction as Wanda starts making it rain vehicles on top of this man, crushing him at the bottom of it like a grape. The cameraman can't bear to see Iron Man out here getting folded like this no more, so we pan back over to Spider-Man, who jumps out the way of Falcon's bombs and tries to swing towards him, but he got this man Falcon turning into a track star.
He was
Bro's
running,
just
he was
running
out.
away.
He was like,
Peter's
fuck
spider
that.
senses start tingling and they save him from getting decapitated.
Hey, buddy, I think you lost this.
Bro,
Yo,
what if
I don't care what nobody says, man. If Bucky didn't dodge that, that was it. That was game over, man. He threw that shit so fucking hard. Oh my god, dude. Nah, Bucky's head would have came off. For real. That was a body right there.
Bucky didn't duck out the way, Peter would have caught a body. And
For
y'all
real.
really trying to convince me Spider-Man don't try to kill? He be holding back his punches? He put maximum elbow grease in that throw. Falcon kicks him in the back, but Spider-Man flips out the way and clips Falcon's wings,
Bruh.
sending him hurling down.
I'm sorry,
If Steve
bro.
had known about him
Yeah,
getting folded by
Falcon's
Ant-Man
sorry,
and a middle
bro.
schooler, he would have for sure took
Give me that shit back,
Spider-Man
man.
then chain webs him up, no slavery. So you really just have silk webs coming out of you? That white stuff coming out of me isn't silk, my boy. Swings in and double kicks them off the platform, webbing them both to the ground. Listen guys, I love to hang around, but Mr. Stark down 3-1 in the series out there, so I gotta wrap this up. So now we back over to Black Panther and War Machine making an Oreo jumping Steve Rogers.
they jumping
Rhodey
my
charging
boy.
in just to get
Man,
one
sit your ass
shot by a
down.
spinning backflip instantly. Weave into another spinning kick to the chest. Rhodey's
Yo.
weapon looks like the top of Patrick's head.
Cap was putting in that work, man. That boy was this dude. I'm sorry, man. I gotta say this, man, and I hate to be the one to say it, but who honestly takes War Machine as a threat? Like realistically, this guy is the epitome of sorry. Like I've never seen this man here do something that I'm like, oh yeah, that's a beast right there. Oh, I gotta call you back, Mom. Mom's calling me. But yeah, this boy right here is I'll tell you what, man. Sorry.
Now, so that shit is toast. And this is when Ant-Man pulls up with the assist, telling Cap to throw this truck at this device, which he does. And thank God this airport is completely empty for some odd reason. The truck was a propane truck. He could have
Hey,
set
threw that
everybody
shit right at
on
him.
fire, which is why Cap gives him that.
Is this nigga serious?
Look, after every MCU fight, they be on some yay, we saved the city.
Yeah, nah,
I know
everything
Iron Man
be
and Captain
toast.
America got tired of having to post apologies on the
Bruh,
gram
not
after
this
every
shit.
battle
Get the-
they were in. Black Widow laid out like a mattress, and Rhodey talking about some, alright, now I'm pissed off. Ooh, oh no, War Machine is angry.
See what I'm saying?
He's trying his absolute hardest to sound vicious.
Don't nobody
so Black
take
Widow
him
is like,
seriously.
yo, Team Iron Man is getting folded, and that's when Tony says this.
Well, my plan was go easy on him. You want to switch it up?
Man, yeah, alright.
Spider-Man nearly decapitated
Man,
Bucky, and
that's
War
what I'm
Machine
saying.
whipped out a police brutality stick on Steve.
Not a
Y'all
police
have not
brutality
been
stick.
going easy. Why are you lying? Captain America's squad starts doing their superhero Baywatch run towards the jet.
That's what
to
I
try to
thought
get out
whenever
of
I
there,
first
but
saw
gets
this show. I was like,
stopped
what the
right
fuck
in their
is
tracks
this?
by Vision. I don't know where y'all think
Why
you're
you
going.
running?
And then this is the moment where we get to see both squads squared off against each other. War Machine, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Vision, Iron Man, Black Panther facing off against Falcon, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Wanda, Cap, and Bucky.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Team Iron Man had the better squad. Cap had Bucky and Wanda. Yeah, that's who Cap had. Bucky and Wanda. Iron Man had Spider-Man, Black Panther, Vision, Black Widow. What else was there?
One side got Spider-Man and Black Panther,
Yeah,
but the other side
Team
got
Iron Man
Captain
was
America,
better
who
on
I fuck
paper.
with heavy. I was in the theater switching sides like a
Nah,
thought.
not
I'm
me. I
gonna
was
lie
with
to
Cap
you.
the whole way. I love Iron Man, but I was with Cap.
I love them both so much.
Both squads start charging towards each other.
Oh, that's why I
90%
didn't
of Black
include
Widow's
War Machine,
teammates
'cause he
go
doesn't
flying and
count.
shit, and
Fucking
she just out here
trash.
running until they clash in the middle. And when they did, it
was straight mayhem,
madness.
boy.
Iron Man tries to dunk on Steve, but it gets blocked. Weave into a right hook. Falcon just up there flying, not doing shit. He that kid
Oh,
who
that's
gets the
him
A
and War
just because
Machine.
it's a group project, out here putting up Tony Snell numbers.
Goddamn.
Bucky punches T'Challa in the chest. Iron Man trying his best to throw hands with
get your
Cap,
ass
but
outta
gets
here.
blasted away by an arrow. I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man been getting jumped
they were
all
beating
day.
his
He did a
ass.
horrible job recruiting. He way better than me. I would have called up the damn Justice League. Let Captain America try to shield a hit from Superman. He gonna look like Mojo Jojo after one lick. Black Widow tosses Ant-Man, Spider-Man is ducking out the way of Wanda's attacks, and Black Panther rolls into
Oh,
an ISO
yeah,
versus Bucky.
oh,
T'Challa
yeah,
been
this
looking
is
for
the
this
shit we were
matchup
looking
all
for.
week. He still thinks it's Bucky who had him hitting the Simba from Lion King with his dad. Bucky hits him with a three-piece combo into a clean-ass recovery.
Damn.
And they got this cameraman putting in double OT, because now we got Clint and Natasha beefing with sticks until he flips her onto her back. Starts pressing down while on top of her and shit. I already know what he's thinking. He never been in
Bro, you're so stupid, bro. Like, for real. What the? Hey, man. Oh, God. Go ahead.
a position like this with her, grabs and tosses him with her legs, but he gets saved by Wanda in the end. After this hit, Natasha for sure got that NBA Youngboy forehead now, straight dents in that hoe. She not gonna let you hit, low bro. So now for some reason T'Challa
these
and Bucky
motherfuckers
are
just
just
choking
standing
each
there
other.
choking each other until he tells him, I didn't kill your father. And T'Challa responds, well, why did you run?
I wonder why.
Let's see. Maybe because I seen a big brolic nigga in a cat suit chasing me. I don't know. I feel like anyone would be kind of confused and just run too. Like, bro, what you want? Bucky chucks up 2 bricks and flips him into a spinning back kick. Got laid out on the ground. He gonna need a revive. He gets up from that ass beating, and then out of nowhere, Black Panther steps up to call GG.
Oh yeah, that was
comes
it.
in out
That
of
was
nowhere
it.
to save him, throwing him 50 yards away.
That was game over. That was game over. I will say though, Wanda was carrying Team Cap because she was putting in that double OT. That girl was. This is what I'm saying. This is her right now. Her back hurting because she was carrying that team. Boy, she was putting in that work.
I know Shorty back her right now. She been carrying the squad.
Yeah,
Y'all
exactly.
was doing on draft night, but Captain America was 100% right to pick her with the #1 overall pick. Spider-Man swings in and gets his web cut by Cap. What's up, Gramps? I was probably fucking your auntie back in the 60s.
Man.
Peter wasn't gonna let this disrespect slide. First Steve, now Iron Man. They Thomas the training my aunt. This is sick. Webbed up his legs, pulling Cap into a mean kick to the face. Got my son reaching for his back.
Nah, he
getting
really
too
was
old to
reaching
still
for his
be
back.
beefing with these young whippersnappers and these damn tic-tackers and all that nowadays. Steve goes for his shield until Peter stops him with the webs. But this is straight weight room work right here, pulling him in. You too little, my boy. This is grown man strength. Falcon is flying around, got Tony's aim looking like prime Stevie Wonder, which they decide to use to their advantage, sending Scott on one of Clint's arrows. Tony, of course, misses shooting the arrow, allowing Ant-Man to land on top of him and climb in the suit. We go back to the battle of old versus young, LeBron guarding LaMelo on some shit, where Cap blocks the web and pulls Spidey into a nasty hit. Peter then decides to swing to the top, he trying to cheese the height advantage. Mr. Stark told me
in his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment.
You were trapped in a block of ice for years. I'm crying. This nigga think he the Avatar. Steve not tolerating that disrespect, so as Peter backflips and swings towards him, he gets his shit kicked right back. I already know Tony gonna be disappointed watching this replay. For sure gonna be breaking out film with Spider-Man after this one. Cap knocks down the terminal, so Pete is stuck. Had to teach you a lesson since your dad and uncle not here, kid. Not gonna lie, Spider-Man went out sad, but he's still a rook in the game challenging the vet, so it's expected. Like, how do you expect a virgin to fare against Tiana Trump? Iron Man
so
starts
fucking stupid for that. Nah, but for real, Spider-Man, he put in work too. Like, Spider-Man, for his first time, this is his first time being introduced in the MCU. He did his thing. Like, he for real held it down. And for him to lose to Cap, and he went out that way, I mean, it was, come on, it's Cap. And Spider-Man's still a rook in the game. So, it was bound to happen, but he did what he had to do, and he put in that work. So, nah, much respect to Spider-Man. This was our first introduction to Tom Holland. And at first, obviously, some people had, like, certain feels. I didn't like Tom at first. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I mean, in this one I did, but I didn't like his standalone movies. I thought, which one is it that's really I can't watch? I don't know why. Is it Far From Home? It's one of them. But I do like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Like, he's really grown on me. He really has.
At Hawkeye, and he starts getting confused because for some reason he's missing worse than usual right now. But we know why. It's because Ant-Man in there right now rearranging his guts.
Hey,
so
yo,
Tony's suit, being the OP thing that it is, starts airing out this bitch like a Roblox server and sends Ant-Man running out until he's blown out the suit. Ant-Man is tired of niggas playing with his body like he's not like that, so he decides to up the ante.
And the first one he grabbed would be War Machine.
Ant-Man in these streets, not the little one. Falcon kicks Iron Man out the way, and that's when Ant-Man throws Rhodey.
He just
and
threw
bro,
this
look
boy.
At this dude's vision.
This is what I'm saying the whole time. What the fuck were you doing?
Help us. Spider-Man flies over and is able to stop War Machine from blowing up into that plane. And this is how you know they really not trying to kill each other for real. Because Ant-Man could have given Rhodey that Loki versus Hulk treatment if he really wanted to. He kicks a bus at Black Panther and Vision steps in to stop it. As Cap and Bucky try to sneak past, but T'Challa is like,
why are you running?
And chases after them. Tony, of course, misses hitting Falcon, so as he's chasing him, has to hit the craziest juke to dodge this giant plane wing coming at him. He recognizes that Ant-Man is just out of his
Bruh,
weight class. This is not a fight I can take. I wish Dylan Dennis came to this realization before taking that fight versus Logan Paul, because instead bro was in there with blatant CTE trying to do takedowns in a boxing match. So he goes after Falcon and instead just eats straight metal to the face.
Yo, Iron Man was getting done dirty. He was getting that Vegeta treatment in this fight.
An innocent man that did absolutely nothing to him. Scott goes to grab him, but War Machine steps in with Spider-Man, who finally catches his first win in a minute. He swings all around Ant-Man's arm and is able to kick the shit out of him, as Black Panther and Hawkeye are facing down below. The year was like 2018 and dude's still out here using Neolithic ass weapons like bow and arrow, bro.
He still is to this day.
And we not retiring your jersey. Don't even remember your number. Hawkeye shoots 2 arrows, which are just straight misses. Shoots 2 more, and Black Panther just straight eats that shit like it's nothing.
Toy.
That's straight baby food for him. And Hawkeye's like,
I'm in danger.
to which he sees Black Panther whip out the claws and decides it's a good idea to run the ones
you're
with
not
him,
running
hand
the fade
versus
with
hand
Black
combat.
Panther. Come on.
Confident about it too. Bench players talking like starters, and I hate it. Hawkeye starts to realize quickly that he's just not able to lay a hand on this man. There's levels to this. We then skip back over to War Machine, and I'm gonna be honest, the directors are giving this man the Vegeta treatment. Homie is trying to daze Ant-Man and gets his shit walked away mad quick. So he decides, man, fuck that, and just goes after Cap and Bucky. But Rhodey can't have nothing out here, bro. They G-checking him every chance they get. Homie gets hit with a big-ass piece of concrete by Wanda, but manages to dodge out the way of the truck, luckily. While Spider-Man is being childish, trolling and shit, crawling all over Ant-Man, and this is when Vision finally decides to sit up in his chair and contribute. Gut checking Scott. Manages to peep too that Captain America and Bucky are hauling ass trying to get out of here. But he's not the only one who noticed it. Black Panther did too. So he gotta wrap it up with Bucky real quick. He like,
man, this nigga trash.
Breaks the bow and delivers a 2-piece combo, dipping out of there. As Vision phases through Ant-Man, finally showing us what Tony saw in the scouting report that made him even decide to draft bro. He cuts down the building to block their entrance, but Wanda comes in with that shot.
I'm telling you, Wanda was putting in that work,
which was just enough for Cap and Bucky to make it through. They get inside, and out of nowhere, Black Widow was in here somehow. And I'm confused as hell, because when the fuck did this bitch get teleporting powers now? Cap letting her know straight up, listen, Natasha, I fuck with you, but these hands are rated E for everyone. Yes, I beat up bitches.
Yeah, he was dead ass like, hey man, look, we go back, man, but you either you get out of my way or you're gonna catch these hands. You're gonna catch this fade real quick.
Call me Chris Brown Jr. Black Widow betrays Team Iron Man, stopping Black Panther in his tracks. Tony been pussy whipped by her since Iron Man 2. Shaking my head, man. Hey Boogie, say the line. So they're able to get to the jet, but Iron Man still has a big problem, and they decide as a team to jack a move straight out of Star Wars, stealing George Lucas's shit word for word, bar for bar. Ties up Ant-Man's legs and already got him tripping, stumbling, and comes through with the nastiest uppercut, knocking his ass clean out. Spider-Man's stupid ass was too busy celebrating like he just won a chip.
Again, he's a rook. He's a rook in the game.
Down. So now Scott is out of the fight, and so is Peter. Bro can't even stand up anymore. Poor Tony is so desperate to finally catch a W out here. He's scared that Tony's gonna take away his suit if he doesn't make a play soon. So he goes after Bucky and Cap in the jet, while Vision is just down here fraternizing with the ops. I'm crying, bro. He ain't even been alive for more than a year, and he already trying to get his motherboard wet. So I heard you like me. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. We pan back over to the action where Tony and Rhodey are chasing Cap and Bucky, which is where Falcon pulls up sending bombs trying to stop them. So they call out for Vision's help because he got that built-in aimbot, the Steph Curry of robots. This should be easy money. Charges up his laser beam to shoot at Falcon, but misses and hits War Machine instead. I didn't realize the friendly fire sliders were turned on in this server.
I ain't gonna lie,
War Machine starts
sick
barreling down from space. Iron Man tries to catch up to him to catch him, but it just ain't happening, so he crash lands. Falcon pulls up to apologize, but Tony not trying to hear any of that shit,
get your ass up out of here.
And look at Tony's face, he's pissed. So this is where later on
in the movie
he tracks down Cap and Bucky and decides to run his 2v1 on them, which I covered right here with my boy codenamed Super on.
Listen, man, my boy Rhodey was getting cooked that whole fucking match. Like, Jesus Christ. He couldn't catch a break for shit. Like, Rhodey... Poor Rhodey, man. But isn't this where he's replaced by the Skrulls? I think it's after this, right? I don't know. I didn't finish watching the Skrulls. I wasn't interested. I'm sorry. But no, but this was one of the best ones. I remember watching it in theaters, and I was like, damn, man, this is crazy. Again, I wasn't a big fan of Spider-Man, Tom Holland's. Well, this one I liked him in, but his standalones, I wasn't really feeling him too much. But over time, he's really grown on me, and I still think he's in third. My honest opinion, it's Toby, Andrew, then Tom. But nah, he's a really good Spider-Man. Again, Rhodey sucks. Fuck him. Tony, man, you would think on paper like Tony Squad would squash Cap's, because I mean, who did Cap really honestly have? It was just Bucky and Wanda. Ant-Man, I mean, and then fucking Falcon, and who else was it? Was that it? Yeah, and then Iron Man. I mean, who's his worst player? Rhodey? I don't know, man, but I really enjoyed these videos. I like them a lot. We're gonna do obviously Bucky and Cap versus Tony next. So let me know what you guys think. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Mine's always been Cap. I love Cap. He's just, I don't know. It's something about him, the way he carries himself. Do I agree with a lot of things he do? No, but you know, it's the way I guess he always carried himself and presented himself. Even in like the animated shows, like I always loved how Cap was, and I don't know, I just always loved Cap. So he's my favorite. And once the movie was named Captain America: Civil War, I was like, yeah, this is Cap's movie, which Cap's not losing. So I was already happy about that, because I knew they were gonna make Captain America lose in his own goddamn movie. So anyways, let me know what you think of the video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Alright, take it easy, guys.